Hello there, my name is Carlos Renaso and I'm the writer-director of CALAMBRE, my debut feature film about a poet who returns to New York City to rekindle an old flame only to realize she's moved on. It is currently streaming online for as little as $2.99. And today I want to share 5 tips with you for making a no-budget movie. We'll start off with the budget. Now it varies a bit when you talk to filmmakers in terms of their process. Do you consider the budget or the story first? Me, I like to go with the budget because you can build your story around it. Whatever resources are available to you, you can use it to begin writing. Now our film CALAMBRE came in a little under $6,000 to get it in the can, but we didn't have the entire $6,000 at our disposal when we first started shooting. That's something that really hurt us and set us back from shooting. We had to pay actors and lock down locations, but we couldn't do that since we were shooting and paying for everything as we worked our day jobs and shot check to check. It may seem like an obvious thing to have all the money up front, but not to an eager filmmaker like me who was just so eager to finish his first film. You've raised the money, now it's time to write the story. What kind of story do you write? I suggest keeping it simple, with a comedy or a drama. With a horror or thriller, you might need more money and time for continuity and special effects. But with a comedy or drama, your biggest worry is going to be the dialogue and the performances, things that as a director are much more manageable for you. Our film CALAMBRE relies heavily on dialogue, and what that allowed me to do was make it like a hangout movie, where people have moments of disappointment, where they argue, they laugh, or serious moments. Now one thing you have to be careful of is the number of characters you have in your story. The more you have, the more of a concern it's going to be later when scheduling actors to shoot. CALAMBRE has 6 characters, and that gave me a lot of trouble because people work and have their personal lives as well. So I suggest having 3 characters at the most for your story. Great examples of this would be movies like Richard Linklater's Tape and Christopher Nolan's first movie, Following. Location, it's all about location. As you write your story, envision where it will take place. Ideally, you want a location that is easily accessible to you, be it your bedroom or your parents' house. But if you don't have those things, you might have to pay. For CALAMBRE, we needed a bar, so we rented out a studio. But the studio presented us with a big issue: sound. The studio was located in an industrial area, so there were a lot of trucks outside loading and unloading, so it was definitely disruptive. Then down the hall, there was a big wedding rehearsal going on. You could imagine the nightmare that was. My suggestion is always scout the location beforehand. And if you're renting out a place, make sure to ask if your crew members will be the only ones there on shoot day. This is a big one. Film is a collaborative medium, and unless you're a jack of all trades and can do everything yourself, you're gonna need help. Whether it's a sound recordist, cinematographer, sound mixer, be careful who you trust with your film. I hired a sound mixer and he took 3 months to polish up the sound on CALAMBRE, which is ridiculous because CALAMBRE is only 53 minutes long. He'd missed deadlines because of a personal issue, but then it would happen again and again, and he finally revealed he had taken on another job, just keeping him really busy. How do you avoid this from happening? Before you hire a sound mixer, talk with their references. Interview potential candidates if possible, give them reasonable but strict deadlines, and also make sure to tell them not to take on any other jobs if they've taken on your project, especially if you've already paid them. You finish your film and are ready to present it to the world. What kind of film festivals do you submit it to? Local festivals, international festivals? One thing is certain, you gotta have a plan about your submissions. I don't submit to festivals that require more than $50, and even at $50, make sure that festival caters to your kind of film. You probably shouldn't submit a comedy into a horror film festival. Secondly, seek out festivals that are in their first or second year of running. These festivals may be a little bit more receptive to no-budget movies than the bigger established film festivals. There are even festivals that do online screenings, which may be beneficial to your film. Lastly, keep in mind these festivals require your money to run, so be very selective in your submission process. And there you have it. Now go make your film, and remember, once you've made your film, no one can take that away from you. My name is Carlos Renaso. Check out my film CALAMBRE streaming online. Peace.